This evening out here in Death Valley, Sheila and I went to this area that is like a mud flats. It's just almost like concrete, but the mud is all cracked. It's all cracked and everything. It looks really cool. And it's got all these rocks stuck in it. And we started looking around for them, and we tried to find some rocks that just made sense, had some contrast and such. And unfortunately, a lot of them are kind of covered with mud, so they look like it. But we spent a lot of time walking around looking at the different rocks, even some sticks and such. Eventually found this rock over here that we think looks pretty good, and it's got some cool mountains in the background. Now, right now, it looks pretty bad because I got my tripod shadow and everything in the frame. As the sun goes down behind us, probably in about another 15 minutes or so, it'll start dropping below the mountain. This area should become shadows, and those mountains in the background should become stay lit up, which will look really nice. And probably going to shoot this as a square and really try and minimize the sky because it is absolutely plain. There is nothing in the sky, so just try and minimize that background, that sky, so it looks pretty good. So now we'll see what happens. Well, the light's gone down. We finished up the shot at kind of the mountains in the background here looked really cool. By the way, I apologize for the video look. I'm on a very short leash because I forgot the cable to hook up the wireless microphone so I could kind of wander around. And so I have to be on a short leash. And Sheila got a real kick out of me forgetting that. Anyways, came out really good. I ended up putting a hard ND grad, a 3-stop hard ND grad on to really kind of balance out the light between the mountains and the foreground. I could have probably done it as exposure blend, but I wanted to try and get it in one shot, although I am going to have to do about a four-step focus stack. So no exposure blend, but about 4 steps in a focus stack. Anyways, now if it came out good, you'll see it real soon. Another evening here out in Death Valley, and Sheila and I went and scouted out a whole bunch of places today. Kind of stuff for tomorrow and for today and everything. And we found this cool composition, actually a couple compositions out here that we're going to try and shoot here for sunset. We actually have some clouds this evening, as you might be able to see, and that hopefully will light up nicely. We'll see. It's always a crapshoot with the weather and with the light on clouds. So hopefully it lights them up nicely, and if it does, we should get a really cool shot. If not, well, we don't. The scene we had isn't lighting up quite the way we wanted it to. I'm kind of still hoping out that we got some clouds in the sky that they might light up. We'll kind of see how that goes. I still got another scene that I think after the sun sets a little bit and towards blue hour is going to look probably the best, but once again, we'll find out. Well, the light really lit off here. In fact, our original composition that we had set up, we thought, that was getting too boring, so we moved to a different spot, to our second composition, and that other one, it lit up, but oh well, such is life. So we got a great composition out here, beautiful, with the mountains, the sky, the rocks, everything looked great. And of course, while we're doing this, Sheila finds another composition over here of this little bush that was really cool. And in frantic mode, we ran down there, set up a composition, took some shots there, then ran back over here, took some shots. So I don't know how they're going to turn out, but if they do turn out good, that's what you'll see next. Morning, early morning out here in Death Valley. Technically our last morning, tomorrow we're going to pack up and head home. Came out to a spot that Sheila and I found last afternoon and spent hours hiking out here. It seems like it just took forever to get here. This is a really tough spot to get to, but it's well worth it because we got these cool boulders, we got this tree, this little dead bush thing here, and then we got these mountains in the background. The mountains are going to glow when the sun comes up. They will turn pink. They'll look really pretty. So hopefully between the contrast between these dark boulders, the sand, the thing, and then the pink in the background should be a really nice image. Probably crop it to a pano because I think that's where it looks really nice, but we'll see. I got my 45 to 100 millimeter lens on there, set at about 60 millimeters, and we're just set down nice and low. I've got the Arctic Swiss C1 Cube tripod head on there, which, by the way, is a great tripod head. This is my first trip with it, and I really, really like it. So, but should be a good image, and hopefully we'll be seeing it real soon. Okay, so for this image, I'm focus stacking, so quick focus stacking. So I went through and I picked out the points that I'm going to focus stack on, and so I'm picking that, taking the shot, and then going up to my next spot, focusing, and going up to my next point, which would be that bush, and I'm focusing there, then I'm going out to that way a little ways onto these rocks, focusing that, and then finally out onto my mountains out there. Now the last thing I do is I check my focus. I do a playback and I zoom way in to see that I'm getting good sharp focus on the spots that I want. And then at the end, take a picture of my hand, so that I know that I stopped the focus stack there. So that's how I do a focus stack. Last morning in Death Valley, just packing up camp, getting ready to head home. Been a pretty cool trip. What do you think?
Yep. Did it meet or exceed your expectations, being this your first time here?
I'd say it kind of, I'd say yes. It met and exceeded my expectations. Pretty cool place. Definitely already planning on coming back to do some more work here. It's incredible how dark the skies are here, and even with the moon out, it's still tons of stars. So pretty cool, and definitely a place to come back and visit soon. So now we'll just finish packing up and head on home to back home.
See you next time.
Yeah, take care, and cheers. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. If you would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe.